Ford Entertainment Magazine, catching up exclusively with Young BP. How you been since last time we spoke?
I've been good, you know, good, bad, and the ugly. A couple of things going down, but you know, I'm still smiling, breathing. So that's all that matters to me. I'm breathing.
Okay, now last time we spoke, you were getting ready to drop a project. Tell us about the project and how it did.
Yeah, it was good. It was like a little, pretty much like my first mixtape, Dreams and Problems, and we had put it in the old magazine or whatever. It did good, you know what I mean? It could have did better, but you know, it still did like 50,000 on Spinrilla and shit like that. So it did good. But I'm dropping a new project, Nightmares and Murders. Really just timing with it, but when the time right, I'm gonna drop that, and that one's gonna be crazy.
Okay. Now, before we go into your next project, your last project, which song did most people gravitate towards that they really just was feeling? What feedback did you get?
The last project, like what song they was fucking with the hardest?
Yeah.
Man, there was actually a few. Like the one I was really pushing was In These Streets, which is like my most.
And you did a video to that?
Yeah, I did a video, and that's probably like my most viewed video. It got like 50,000 views on YouTube. It got over 500,000 plays on SoundCloud. It went really ham. The blogs, you know, been posting shit. So the numbers been good. The numbers been good. The numbers been going up, and you know that's always a good thing.
And your music is very message filled, story filled, pretty much. You know,
Yeah.
Last time we spoke, you said it was very personal. It reflects your life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that the same kind of vibe we should expect from the next project, which is what is it, Nightmares?
Oh yeah,
and
Nightmares and Murders. Yeah.
Why that title? Explain the title.
The title, I came up with the title because like you know, it's really deeper than a lot of people might think. You know, nightmares, I kind of put that to because it's like vivid, I guess you could say. Because you know, just I've been going through a lot of rough shit, you know, like scary shit, and that's why I referred it to nightmares. And then the murders is because you know I murdered the beats on the track.
So, that's right.
So everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, the name kind of got an impact. I try to do that with the projects, like the names. I feel like
it's important.
The names are important. Yeah, the names
that's
are
the first thing that captures you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me some of the songs, some of the flows that we should expect from Nightmares and Murders.
The flow wise, I kind of went with like a more like a, I don't know if you're familiar. I kind of got like some more bouncy type beats on there. Still trap type beats, but yeah, it's definitely like a different flow, kind of like some like little splurge type flow shit. But I switched it up. I got all types of music on there, man. Like.
And I'm expecting more videos also will come out of that.
Oh yeah,
project.
actually since the last time we spoke, I dropped probably like 4 or 5 videos. Y'all subscribe to the channel, Young BP YNE, because that's where I put all the
And that's Young BP YNE.
shit.
Spell that real quick.
YNE, Young BP, without the O, YUNG. Yeah, YUNG BP.
Okay. Now, with you balancing a life that you're living, and also, you know, with your life, you're gonna have your stresses, your overwhelmness, your happiness, your moments, and then with having a music career, a booming music career, where you're in demand. How do you balance the two? Because they're both like such heavy worlds. How do you balance?
Like, how do I balance life and the music?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have a strong mind. You know what I mean? You gotta walk light because you know, in this city it's crazy. There's you know people be getting snaked out, all types of shit. So you just gotta like move right and just be humble and just take everything in and just try not to really fold under all the pressure. You just gotta be good under pressure. It's like a football game. Like when that fourth quarter hit and you would touchdown down, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go hard. So I kind of like use that with like life, you know what I'm saying? Like that explanation with life.
Now, with this issue being called I Am the City 239,
Yeah.
would you say you are the city when it comes to your music?
I'm gonna be real, I'm confident in myself, but I ain't gonna say I am the city because we got a lot of talent in the city, you feel me? But I know that nobody can take away what I've done and what I've worked towards, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but I know I'm close. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For sure.
Now, do you feel like the city supports you back as much love as you just showed the city? Do you feel like you get that love back?
It's like 60-40, 50-50. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like people be showing love and then like in 1 minute they hating.
do you feel like overall the music scene in Fort Myers supports each other? Because I always see people complain that the city doesn't support each other, but I also mostly see the city coming together and people working together, and so I see them both sides. So I don't really see a lot of the city don't support. So do you feel like the city actually supports each other?
I'm gonna say it look to me like my opinion is getting better. Like it's getting better. I feel like more people are starting to get together and shit like in the city, but I don't know, man. Like I said, it's like 60-40. Like sometimes it seems like people get along, and then it's like the next minute they really don't. I don't know.
Now, where would you say your fan base mainly is located?
My fan base, I don't know. It's mainly all in Florida. I know that. Like I got fans from out the state. But like,
what was the furthest fan that like you were like, oh, that's dope, you way over here, and then you driving to
in Mexico. I had a fan in Mexico, and he actually messaged me on Facebook, and he was like, yo, fuck with you, and I'm like, where you from? He's like, man, I'm from over here in Mexico, and I'm like, Mexico or New Mexico? And he's like, Mexico, like the real
that's
Mexico.
Dope.
So that's like the farthest, yeah. I'm Mexican too, by the way, so that's probably why.
So explain that feeling. Does that feel like this is what I'm thriving for?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's like the best feeling, man, to know like you reaching people out of bounds, because it's like a goal, you know what I'm saying? Like when you reach that goal and you touch them people, like, you know, outside of like where you from, hell yeah, that's like one of the best feelings ever, if you ask me.
Now, of course, music has its drawbacks. Life has its drawbacks. We go through our trials and tribulations. Like, how do you overcome the challenges to keep going and keep at your goal?
Like I said, man, I just look at it like this. If you breathing, you could get through whatever. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have no excuse to not. You know what I'm saying? God gonna put them obstacles in your life and in your way. So with that, it's gonna go. That's just how it's gonna be.
So you just gotta keep at it and keep going,
yeah,
one day at a time. I tend to like one day at a time things. Like if I'm really going through a storm, I myself will do one day at a time. You know, 1 hour at a time. If I can get through this next hour, then if I can get through the next hour, then I know, okay, let's take it 1 hour at a time until you can eventually go one day at a time.
Yeah.
So I encourage that too with artists, because you see a lot of artists when they go through life tribulations, they pause on their music and then okay, let me handle this real quick, let me handle this crisis real quick, and then let me get back to the music. Have you ever taken a break?
Yeah, I've actually taken a break a couple of times, but then I get I don't know, it's like I'm real deep with the music, so like I just take it so serious. It's hard to kind of, even when I do want to like put shit to the side, because you know I got a lot of things going on right now. So even when I do want to put it to the side and go, you know, on real life, it's like I always find myself still, you know, with the music. Like I could be in the car and then just like, and I hear a beat on the radio and I'm already thinking about, oh, I can smack on this.
So you always music minded?
Yeah, I'm always music minded. Like no matter what, I can't run from it. So.
Now, of course, there's music. There's the art side of it, the creative side of it, and there's the business side of it. Do you handle are you your own team, or do you have a solid team behind you?
I mean, music-wise, I handle everything myself, but I got a strong team behind me. Like,
and so that was going to be my follow-up question. Like, what's the importance do you feel when it comes to artists having a strong team behind you?
I mean, you gotta have a team. You gotta have people like you know how I got my bro right here, my bro right there. You feel me? You gotta have them people behind you. You know, just at least motivating you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're gonna have to do shit on your own, but I mean, when you have them people behind you, like how I got my folks right here, you know, that's always a bonus, because some people don't got, you know, people to back them up.
Right,
so,
and then
and teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely, because you're gonna get to the point where if you want to quit, and then there has to be that voice on the team that's like, okay, no, you can't quit, or I'm gonna take over now and do some of the work, and then we get back to it. But when you're your own team, it does get overwhelming. So I've experienced both, handling things myself and then also having a team, so I can kind of balance them out. So what could we expect from you in the near future, music-wise?
Look, man, I got the project coming up, Nightmares and Murders. I say expect it in May. Like I'm fighting a case right now. You know what I'm saying? There's things going on, but it's gonna drop anyway. Like no matter how it goes, it's gonna drop. So expect it in May. Nightmares and Murders. Like I said, follow me on Instagram, YNE_YoungBP, no O, YUNGBP. Subscribe on YouTube and just stay tuned, man. Like I always got pressure coming. It ain't never gonna really stop. You feel me? No matter what. So.
And then your music, one last thought that I had, your music being so deep and so message filled, and it's like you're kind of sharing your story. So you're gonna link with people with similar stories who kind of relate to what you're saying, what would you say to such a fan that has listened to your music and your music has encouraged them, or they was able to relate to? What would you say to that fan?
I would tell them, you know, keep their head up, stay strong, and be positive, and just know that God's real, and you know, do whatever you put your mind to, and just pray and just keep going, and don't let nobody stop you from doing what you love. At the end of the day, no matter what, I don't care what it is, football, basketball, music, you know what I'm saying, whatever, don't let nobody stop you. That's how I feel.
Alright, well, let everybody know where they can follow you and check you out so that they can keep an eye out for Nightmares and Murders. I want that on a shirt. That shit sounds so dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna get, that's a good idea. We
That
about to
shit
get,
sounds so
hey
dope.
look, the clothes, all that coming soon, you know what I'm saying, everything coming, the
I
merchandise.
can see it. I want
Yeah.
mine with glitter. I'm
Everything
letting it
coming.
right now. I need mine in gold glitter.
Yeah.
You got this on film. I want a shirt that says that. That's a
Yeah,
dope.
everything coming,
That's a dope
but
title.
look, Facebook, you could, if I got the music page, Young BP, Benji BP, you could get me right there. Instagram, YNE_Young BP. I got a backup page, it's YNE_Young BP 2. Follow them and just stay tuned, man. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube channel, cause I'm putting everything on my own YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get all that, and we gonna be good to go. Like I said, no matter what happens, it's still gonna be a big year. So stay tuned.
All right, well, thank you so much for sitting down with
Thank
me.
you for having me.
It's always great to measure the progress of artists. You know, when we first met, that was you had a project dropping. So now you have another project. I get to compare that. And it's always amazing to grow with that artist. So I just want to thank you for that experience.
Of course.
And I
Yeah.
definitely, the next project you got, I need to know, like, okay, so we can follow this journey. Listen, you got all his social media. Follow us at Ford ENT Mag on IG. Follow us online, FordENTMag.com. It's your girl, Lady Shelf, Ford Entertainment Magazine,
Yep.
exclusively with Young B.
Shout out to Ford, man. You already know what it is.